So now we're going to talk about a little ninja skill. If you guys have the TOMO, HEIHO, DENSHO, that particular book, you'll see in the skill sets there's Hisho no Jutsu. So Hisho means like secret letter, secret document, secret writing. It's kind of it's the essence of what it means. It means you're writing something secret down, or you're delivering. It doesn't always mean written in a sense of you're writing it on paper to give to someone. It does mean that, but that's not its own thing. It means secret writings. How do you deliver the secrets from one person to the next? So ninja were spies, right? So they had to go to get information, and when they got that information, they had to get that information to the person that needed the information. That was the mission. The mission was, here I am, and this individual needs to get to this place to do whatever mission it is, to gather the information, to get the information, to steal it, to do what they're doing, and then get that information either back to the person that hired him or get that information to someone else that's going to be doing something else. So because this person needs the information to handle this job. One of the ways that they did secret writings or whatnot, you see this thing called sekihitsu, right? So sekihitsu, you guys know, is one of the 6 tools. Now, one reason that's a big deal, instead of the yatate, and I already showed you guys, I've got an antique yatate, and I've shown you, the one that you open up and it has a pencil and like a brush, and you can like write notes. Most shinobi, or most everyone carried a yatate, so it had something to write with. Okay. The reason the sekihitsu was so prevalent at that time for ninja is because it was basically like a piece of chalk, right? And you could write on something like stone, and you could leave a message, and then the person that walks by would get it and would be able to just wipe it off. Usually what they would do, the messages would be something in a place where they drop the information. So again, sekihitsu is just a stone pencil, but think of stone like it's like chalk. That's what it really comes down to, chalk, using chalk. Because if you put it there and the person that's supposed to be coming by doesn't ever go there, just weather alone will wear away whatever it is that you write on a tree or a rock or a stone or the side of the building or something along those lines, right? So you always had this sekihitsu when you're delivering the secret information. Now, they would use various things like this. It's just a stick, but they would hollow them out, and then they would put whatever they needed to on the inside, and then they would just throw this next to whatever the place where they're supposed to drop the information. And then when they would take their sekihitsu, they'd write, whatever they need to write, but where they write it is nowhere near where they would put this, right? And all this is a hollowed out stick, and you just stick a cap on the thing, that's all this is. And then they would know from a different spot, they would say drop the stick over yonder, and then write whatever, and this person who's just walking the dog or whatever every day sees that, okay, now it's dropped. They would be able to get that and then get that information to the next spot. So there's other ways of doing it too. It wasn't just like this, although this was a method of doing it. Yesterday we were reading a scroll, and it talked about skills that people think are important opposed to skills that are important. The skills of being able to get information and then pass that information to who the person needs to get the information, those are the important skills at that time period.